Alright guys, I just want to show real quick. This is my Tornador Classic. I think I talked about it in a video before, but I just wanted to show it. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I know this wind's blowing. But I ordered this aftermarket cone, and it's got, if you can see, it's got a stainless steel lining in here. And so what that does is it allows it to where this inner liquid tube, as it's spinning, because it's making contact all the time, and it's not wearing in to this stainless steel like it would the plastic one that comes on its stock. Because just in a short period of time, I noticed that the plastic one that came with it, it was wearing grooves in where, you know, you see these two blue weights, and it was making it real rough. And it was, you know, not only scuffing, making the plastic rough, but then that was tearing up the inner liquid tube. And so they're, you know, it's making it where your cone, you're going to have to replace that, but you're also going to have to replace that inner liquid tube pretty soon, because like I said, it's wearing in rough and it's tearing that inner liquid tube up. So this cone with the stainless steel lining, I believe, was about the same price, around $20, as just the regular plastic cone. And so there's no reason not to get it. It's a good upgrade for this Classic. You know, if you've watched my previous video about the Classic versus the black, I definitely recommend that you get a Classic instead of the black. And this right here is a simple upgrade that should make it where, you know, you might not ever have to replace that cone, or at least not near as often as you would the plastic ones that come with it. And then this inner liquid tube should last a lot longer. You know, I haven't had it terribly long time, so I can't report on that. I can't say for sure, but I will continue, you know, to tell y'all how long this inner liquid tube lasts, because I've heard of people saying they had to replace the cone in the inner liquid tube about every 6 months. You know, that's if you're a professional using it on a pretty regular basis. But I just wanted to show you all that real quick. The cone that has the stainless steel lining. And to be honest with you guys, it even, because it's not wearing in rough, because when it wears that in rough, it's more friction, you got to think. And so if you know, have your air set at 90 psi, that means that's more drag, that's more resistance. It's having to fight against that rough plastic. So when you go to this stainless steel one, not a huge difference, but you can notice this thing's not having to fight to move around the cone. So just wanted to make a short video and show you all that. I might throw a clip in here of us blowing this car out real quick, but you know, the main part was this cone. So we'll show you real quick, guys. He's going to blow out these seams. That's one of the things I really like the Tornador for. You know, if you don't have a Tornador, the old school way is just taking you a brush, fine bristle brush, and, you know, getting in there and getting all the stuff out of the seams. You know, vacuum won't get it all, and also you don't, sometimes the end of your nozzle on your vacuum can get a little scuffed up, and you can end up scuffing up the leather that way. So anyways, just going to show you real quick you know, how effective this Tornador is at doing this type of job right here. Go ahead. Show y'all real quick. This, you know, I know y'all couldn't see great. I wasn't quick enough with the camera. Let me show you on these seams, if we can get the camera right. right, so you know, some of this, I just want y'all to know that it looks like it's not coming out. It's actually the threads themselves where just from wear and tear, it's got the black coming off. So it looks like there's still stuff down in the cracks, but that's actually the threads, the you know, the black dye or whatever coming off, and that'd be an easy fix with some black dye. But hopefully you could see the Tornador makes quick work of going around the car and getting all the cracks and crevices, like in the door panels, like he's doing, you know, right there where the steering wheel, dashboard, the radio, air vents. So like I said, Tornador is a good tool, but I recommend that you save yourself $70 and get the Classic, or you know, take that $70 that you saved, buy you that $20 stainless steel lined cone, and then you know, go ahead and get you another inner liquid tube for down the road, I guess. But the Classic is just a better tool than the black, and it just happens to be cheaper. Sorry, I thought my recorder stopped. But anyhow, yeah, the reason that I like it, or say it's better, is not because it's cheaper. It just happens to be cheaper than the black. Like I said, you know, the reason I got the black was because I really wanted the black to be what they advertised it to be. If it was, you know, twice as powerful and used less air than the Classic here, I'd be all about it, and it would easily be worth the extra money. But that's the thing, it was disappointing that it wasn't. That said, though, this Classic, it works just fine. So you know, you can get away with a fairly small compressor. You're not going to be able to run it non-stop. You're not going to be able to run the Tornador non-stop like I can. I've got this 21 gallon, 2.5 horsepower. It says 125 psi, but I've actually went in and turned it up to where it gets up to 150. But I set it at 90 psi. I don't go over the 90 psi that they recommend for the tool. So, and I got this air compressor at Harbor Freight. I definitely recommend it. It's been nothing but good to me so far in the time I've had it. And I can run the tool non-stop with this compressor. I've had some people ask about that, and so you know, if you get this compressor here, you can run it non-stop. In most cases, you know, you probably don't have to, but I can tell you this: if you get the black, it uses quite a bit more air than this Classic, because like I said, I can run this Classic non-stop and it won't fall below 90 psi with this compressor. The black, I was not able to do that with, not at all. I was only able to use it for a minute or two before it was dropping below 90 psi. And you know, with this size compressor, that's just not right, especially when they advertise that it uses less air than the Classic. But anyways, I'll go, I've got to cut it on. So anyways, I'll let y'all go. Just wanted to make a quick video about the Tornador and that stainless steel sleeve. Y'all be good.